They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 11 now. Looking to throw. Alexander. Open man right side is Rice.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Back to throw. Alexander caught right side. Davis. But he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Raiders at 4-5, a game under 500. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Throwing on first down. Alexander. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. 43 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been? And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Raiders pick it up. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. They'll go right back to Spiller here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 7-7, our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Herbert. at the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Now a handoff coming left to Spiller. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Isaiah Spiller with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here we go.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go. Set.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to throw. Alexander. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 50 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's another 1st down on a big gainer there, 33 yards. Herbert operating from the red zone. He'll buy some time right. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
That's how it's done. Go, baby. Come on, set.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Alexander. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Alexander. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready.
On 1st down, Alexander. That is incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Alexander. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. As the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Herbert on first down now. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Fielded just inside the 20. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Throwing to start the drive. Alexander, he'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Gabriel Davis, 76 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. A final shot before break. Alexander. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, Alexander. And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Well, a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Alexander. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Operating from the gun. Alexander uncorks one for Davis. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can he... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slip. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers 1st down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Herbert off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. To the air again, Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something good. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Charger drive about to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Williams being motioned left. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Black Ultra.
Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. That one caught by Rice. And some room to work. There he goes again. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on a catch and run. 39 yards. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Back to throw. Alexander. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play, and who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save?
Yes.
That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it. And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
Well, a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They put into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Herbert now. And the Raiders have got him. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. This is brought in at the 21. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and that will come the offense as they take over. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line.
98 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Looking to throw. Alexander. And this is going to be intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side with Spiller.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Donald Parham.
26 yards.
And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Alexander.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Alexander getting the football to Davis on an out route. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 108 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. The throw over the middle, taken in. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Oh, no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Go ultra.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That is caught. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Red, cycle. Blue, strike. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write an end to this one. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for L.A., it's a second win on the year now as they move to 2-8. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.
criticize on me. I'm getting looked up, down with these big frowns. They already thrown by the size of me. I don't really get took, put my goose up. I will not live in apology. I wish you